DonBelle will be on a bus. How did it feel? Was there another plan aside from being an artista? Has public service ever crossed your mind? You entered showbiz in 2016.
What's up guys? It's Donny Pangilinan.
Hindi ko talaga alam yung ginagawa ko noon. That's a very good question.
Are you a strict kuya?
Caring lang.
Donny, it's been 4 years since you were last in the PeopleAsia magazine. How's life changed?
A lot. Wala pang YouTube noon.
Oo, wala
Sa
pa.
account ninyo. Meron na.
Oo.
No, life has changed, I think, in many shapes and forms. 2022, yun yung time na pinalabas yung Inconvenient Love, which was the second movie me and Belle did. That was after He's Into Her, and then we had Love is Colorblind and Inconvenient Love. It was a time where I was really experimenting, just going through the motions, really getting also into acting more. Kasi more on hosting din ako dati. Yeah, a lot has changed.
And as an actor, we can really see your evolution. Like, Roja is a lot prettier
Yeah,
than
iba-iba.
what you used to do.
Yeah.
In Tayo sa Wakas also, an even more mature film. Can you tell us something about it?
Yeah, Tayo sa Wakas is our comeback film, me and Belle. This one I would say is our most raw and mature project yet. I think it's also taken a lot of siguro our energy in terms of really digging deep inside and ilalabas mo yung mga hinanak mo sa buhay. Hindi, yung mga ganun. That's our first movie as well with Direk Cathy Garcia, Sampanas.
Did Direk Cathy subject you to one of those techniques of hers na pinahirapan ka niya to get an emotion out?
No, I think Direk Cathy actually ba yung style niya ngayon? Hindi na katulad ng dati. Pati siya naman sinasabi niya na nagbago na daw siya. And si Direk Cathy kasi, she's also an actor's director. So, what I love about Direk Cathy is she really makes sure that we do have a relationship with each other. Hindi lang yung taping friends lang, shooting friends, tapos pag-cut, hindi na kayo mag-uusap. Hindi, parang yung sa amin, very personal. So of course, as actors, we're all in this together, but when you know your director is there for you, parang nagbabago lahat. So, yeah, I mean, it's really her just talking to us, motivating us, but at the end of the day, she also lets us feel it.
And then of course, during the press tour, you also mentioned that this would be the last for now for your love team.
Yeah.
So, a day after telling the world na DonBelle will be on the bus, how did it feel?
Actually, it felt okay. Our supporters really respected our decision, and I think everyone knows where we're coming from also. Yeah, it felt good, you know. It felt like a good release, and we're just happy. Siyempre, emotional din siya. Hindi mo alam kung ano yung next time na magkikita kami sa set. Pero for the most part, you know, we're just very supportive of each other, and we're just happy that sinabi rin namin sa supporters namin who have been with us through thick and thin na dito kami ngayon.
On a personal level, does that take a bit of pressure away from your personal relationship with Belle?
Yeah, I think it's good to have boundaries with where you are in work and also where you are. Kanya-kanyang ano yan eh, kanya-kanyang differences, kanya-kanyang pangarap sa career, sa buhay mo, di ba? And that's why we always talk about it. We're always, I think, an open book with each other because of the bond we've created and the foundation we've created all these years. So yeah, it's healthy to separate those two.
So in this new era of Donny, what kind of Donny are we expecting to see?
Wow.
Actor Donny? Rapper Donny?
Rapper Donny. Siguro pwede yun. Hindi, joke lang.
If you had your dream filmography, what would it look like? And
of course, I'd still like to do stories that have great scripts. And I think that's something I'd really want to be a part of. Not just as an actor, but even on the back end of things. Collaborating with the production, collaborating with your fellow actors. So, siguro they'll see me in that side more too. I am working a lot on opening a couple of businesses too. So now, in this era of Donny, I think I'm just gonna take a step back for a bit just to assess like what I want to do and like what I want to put my focus on during this period. So I try my best to juggle a lot of things, but you also need to know where your priority is during that period.
so
And I think
acting
it's
is
more-
just one part of you.
Oh yeah, of course. But it's something I've really learned to love and respect. You know, it's a craft that really exerts a lot of time, effort, energy, and I have so much respect for, anyone in the production side and the industry right now. Diba? Parang the way we release movies now, it really means a lot when people show up in cinemas as compared to before, diba? Kasi nung nag-start yung pandemic and then after that, parang nasanay na lahat na manood sa mga streaming platforms. So, if we're able to like get people back in the cinemas and still have that love to watch movies that are very entertaining and not just entertaining but tumatagos sa puso. Sa cinemas talaga, sa
What was
big
the last
screen.
movie you saw in the cinema?
That's a very good question. I don't even remember the last time I went to a mall.
Pero nanonood ka pa naman ng pelikula.
I think the last one was yung kay Michael B. Jordan, yung
Sinners.
Yeah, that was the last one I watched.
In the cinemas?
Yeah,
But that's not too long ago.
Yeah.
Did you like that
Yeah,
movie?
I really did.
What's
I really enjoyed it.
what's your favorite genre of movies to watch?
Iba-iba eh. My favorite movie of all time would be probably Whiplash. So yung mga movies na ganun na out of this world. I also like...
You like horror?
Not really a fan of horror. I can watch it, but I don't think it's the top of my list.
Sinners is more action, although it's...
Yeah, it's a mix. It's action, pero magugulat ka, mix ng genre, di ba? Yun, yung mga plot twist na gano'n na magugulat ka na lang. And yun, because you see how it is on set also. I really appreciate how the cinematography is done, how the stunts are done, everything that goes into a scene.
When you watch movies like that, do you imagine, gusto ko rin ng ganito?
Of course. I mean, that's, I think, something we all want, diba? Is to come up with quality films.
Of the films you've watched, of the roles you've seen, ano yung, if it could be redone, what would you like? What role would you like to have?
Iron Man. Favorite superhero ko yan. Tony Stark.
Tony Stark. Parang I can see it. So you're a Marvel guy?
Yeah, both.
Both naman.
Favorite ko rin yung The Dark Knight trilogy.
Okay.
So, DC and Marvel.
Of course, we've seen you in Roja and Gigi, no? Very different ka as an actor, but also very different from the time you entered showbiz in 2016
Yeah.
as a
Mixed
VJ.
What's up guys, it's Donny Pangilinan and today I will be doing a challenge. In this challenge, I will just be naming my encounters with these particular people.
When you went on cam for the first time, did you imagine that 10 years later, which is this year, you would be here?
No, not at all. Hindi ko talaga alam yung ginagawa ko noon. Siyempre, baguhan ka lang, gusto mo i-try lahat. Yung mix naman, training ground yun eh. So, I didn't really know yet exactly what my path was. I was just fresh out of high school and I'm just, very grateful. It's been a lot of work, It's been a lot of, it's been a lot of countless sleepless nights, but there's also been a lot of great things that have happened. I've had to also set aside, syempre, a lot of the time that maybe I would have spent sana more with my friends, my family, but at the same time, it's part of the bargain, diba? There are some things you also have to sacrifice and you find your purpose talaga. Yeah.
And also speaking of purpose, you studied Christian ministry.
Yeah.
Was there another plan aside from being an artista in the beginning?
So I studied multimedia. I studied leadership also. Honestly, I love making plans, but I don't really. I do try to make plans, but I also like to be spontaneous. When I graduated high school, I told my parents, mag-gap year muna ako. Maybe I'll go abroad, which I did. I did go abroad. I didn't study though abroad, but I traveled a lot.
Gap year?
A lot of places. We went to Europe. We went we went to 12 different countries in 2 weeks. We did this whole expedition with my sister and then did different sit-ins sa mga jobs ng titos ko, yung parents ko, yung nag-ano lang, parang just experimenting on things that maybe I would want to be a part of. Pero yun, yung showbiz, parang nag-workshops din ako and it was something that I also wanted to try out. But yeah, you never really know, diba?
Pero
Until you're there.
nagustuhan mo siya progressively. Was there
Of
ever
course,
a time na you wanted to quit or change paths?
Yeah, I think you always have those moments, diba? So it can get very overwhelming, but you also have to remember why you're doing it and, what your purpose is. And, the moment you're able to be a part of something bigger than yourself, that's something that I do not take for granted. And I do really believe that I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. And I'm very grateful.
What re-energizes you when your energy is low or...
I like going out of town. I like traveling. That's why also, set up a place in the beach because I love diving. Yeah, just getting away, getting a breather.
Is it easy to get a breather with the number of fans that you have? Are there still places anywhere in the Philippines where hindi ka nila lalapitan
Siyempre
when they
meron
see
naman
you?
sa bahay, ganun din eh. Hindi, you do find, you get creative with it, right? But I think it's always gonna be there.
Do you go on
anywhere you go.
disguise when you go out?
Hindi naman masyado. I mean,
Your fans are respectful.
yeah, I would say so. And it's also nice when you get to see, your supporters up close.
You enjoy meeting your fans.
Yeah.
One thing that's notable about you also, Donny, napansin namin, pag may bagyo, pag may sunog, like ka nandun, nag-relief operations ka. How did you become this person who's always involved in these things?
How did I become this person? I don't know. I just think it's part of, bayanihan lang. Alam mo yun, if you have the capacity naman and you've been blessed with, things that you can also share, I think that's something that I just really want to be a part of. So I don't know how it started, but it's just, whenever you're able to help your fellow Filipinos, that's the most important thing.
And recently, when the gasoline prices went up, you have a gasoline station and you rolled back your prices. Was that an easy decision for you to make? I mean, I'm sure your business was also affected with the prices in the Middle East.
Yeah, I think sometimes it comes to a point na hindi lang business or pera yung iisipin mo rin. Kasi, that comes and goes. But yung mga scenario na gano'n na hindi mo alam kung nakakakain pa ba yung iba or hindi mo alam kung sapat yung pera nila for that day. I think the least you can do, diba? Yeah, that's just something we proposed. Siyempre, at the start, we didn't know if papayag yung organization. Pero, in-explain naman namin na ganito kasi yung sitwasyon and I think for the most part, when people see that, they want to be a part of that. They want to support it. Yeah.
Is giving back something that you were taught as a young man?
I don't think my parents were like, guys, you always have to go out of your way and give. I think it was more of they put us in a situation where they showed us that this is the type of world we live in. This is the type of country that also needs support in many ways. And I think growing up, they exposed us to different communities. So as a kid, seeing that, diba? Parang ako mismo yung gustong maging parte nun eh. Makikita mo kasi yung impact nun sa mga tao. Makikita mo yung impact ng maliliit na bagay na sa tingin mo kung maliit yun, pero pagdating sa lugar na yun, that makes a really big difference. So seeing that as a child, I think it's part of the reason why I got really inspired. And my parents aren't the type to enforce anything that we can't say no to. It's more of they just let us experience things.
What are conversations like during dinner in the Pangilinan household?
Iba-iba eh. It's anything goes.
What's your family role? Are you like the patawa one, the serious one?
Yung kuya. Yung
Ikaw,
kuya.
are you a strict kuya?
I wouldn't say strict, but if they ask for my advice, I'll really give what I think I want to say. But I wouldn't say naman strict ako. I think caring lang.
Caring. Okay. And then, has public service ever crossed your mind? Like joining government or running for office?
Yeah, I'm always asked this, but no, it hasn't because I just think you can help in so many other ways. Plus, we see how messed up the government is right now. So I don't think being in office means that you're going to change things right away. It's also like your mindset because if you have the means to also help in your own way, I think anyone can do it, right? Anyone can go out of their way and help the community. Anyone can go out of their way in their own small, versions of that. And then that piles up, diba? So you don't really need to be in public service to have that.
Now, Donny, what was your childhood dream?
Businessman talaga.
Really?
Yeah, I would save up. I would do all the small businesses, yung mga maliliit na negosyo na pwede kong gawin, like selling ice candy, selling load. Hindi ko alam kung paano ko nakuha yun eh. Ewan ko kung bakit ganun. Pero yun yung pangarap ko. Sabi ko, one day I'm gonna open a business and I'm gonna open a company. Ganun yung pangarap ko.
And now I think you're doing it. Do you have a lot of businesses?
A couple. After this movie and if we talk about this era, doon napapasok yung mga ibang business.
What are your businesses if you may reveal to us?
I'm opening a couple of things this year. One of them is my first F&B, so it's called Analog. So I won't share much about it yet kasi
Okay.
it's opening in a couple months na.
Okay.
So surprise na lang yun. Pero yun talaga yung baby project ko. It's something I've been really working hard on. We have an amazing team. I'm just so excited to share that with the world. It's our way. It's my way of giving back to people. Parang giving back to them a space that is safe. And giving back to them a space that, you know, they can be themselves.
Now, when the camera stopped rolling and you're not doing business, what is Donny Pangilinan doing?
I'm probably diving, probably riding the bike, going somewhere, traveling, spending time with my friends, my family.
What is your favorite destination within the Philippines?
El Nido, siguro.
El Nido. How often are you there?
Not often, but I can. Pero usually, kasi I would choose to go to a place na hindi naman kailangan aeroplano all the time. So dito sa Batangas, yung ganun.
What is a dream destination that you have not yet visited?
To Bata, hindi pa, actually. I just came from the Maldives, though. We did a 2-week expedition of diving, so 3 dives a day. Yeah, one of the best experiences ever.
Really?
So, yun, parang mahilig ako sa mga ganun yung hindi... Oh, parang yung out of this world experiences na hindi mo always mararanasan.
What's the most beautiful thing you've seen in these travels?
Doon sa Maldives, yung mga manta rain, tapos yung mga sharks, syempre, yung mga eagle rays, just everything under the water that you wouldn't expect to see up close.
Wow.
It really blows my mind. Yeah.
Okay. And then last question, Donny. Men Who Matter awardee for 2026. And cover boy, what is the thing that matters most to you these days?
Love and time and relationships. I think everything just should center around love, you know. Siyempre, nobody's perfect, but if you can do your best to aim for that, loving people despite the situation, understanding where people are coming from. Siyempre, it's easier said than done, diba? Pero if we could just have more grace towards people. And siyempre, time, that's something we can never buy. So, I didn't say money because money can never buy time. If you have time, then that is the most valuable currency you can have. And of course, you spend that with people who mean the most to you, or even strangers, you know, people who you just want to get to know, people you want to share experience with or talk about your differences, diba? So there, just having a holistic approach, and I think that's really the thing that matters the most right now.
Okay, I agree. Thank you, Donny.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
you.